Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Ejekajo enjoy. Until I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
It's more wicked than I think. Because honestly, I'm sorry. For me, like I said, logic. When Yomi came up, or somebody was saying, but this guy's messed up Baba Desha's case. People are like, we're talking about Mohbad, we're talking about Baba Desha. If Yoruba say, if you want to give me clothes, let me look at your the one you are wearing. Let me look at what you have done before. Like when you see some people, if there's a case of one somebody, you look for the angel that's really been fighting on that kind of case and they always win. So like, because that means they have they have the wherewithal, they have the capacity. If it's maybe somebody stole your money, as bad as very dark man, some people will not like him. If it's maybe about cream selling now, because that was what brought him to limelight, and you go to very dark man, people will not blame him that because this guy has had experience before. That's why they went to it. But this brother Yomi, I'm probably older than me. He was saying, I remember then when Baba Jesha's case happened, he was saying that the person that the court has agreed is an underage. He's not an underage. So he wants to get a lawyer or somebody sign. I'm like, how can a whole court sit down and you that you're not even a lawyer? You are insisting that the lawyers are lying, that the court is lying, or the whole justice system, and you want to go and bring a sign. Do you know that guy collected money? He did nothing. So that's why I'm like, even if you want to give it to an NGO or somebody, it's not this Yomi man because his antecedents doesn't tell you that one, he doesn't have experience in this area. Two, the one time he came out to support somebody publicly, he messed up big time. Why are you putting your trust in him? But people are entirely.
And so as I was saying, and that is really, as I was saying, that is really wickedness. But it is because Yomi has noticed Adira that Adira is not that active in this case. And Adira is supposed to be the person that is supposed to be very active, agitative, even more than Baba, more than anybody. Because it should be like my brother. He should be like, Adira is not active. So I will not even blame Yomi in pinning Adira down because he has went so silent to the extent of you are seeing somebody pinning you down and you are not still active. It is because he is among the conspiracy of what's going back. So I think Adira gives Yomi that.
No, listen. For me, I've observed
No,
that.
I'm just saying my opinion. I'm just saying my opinion.
But
What I've
I'm saying
observed.
that just because Adora is quiet, because like I say, I observe and I'm very. Two, we are not the same kind of people. Even this Mohbad later found out that he had some issues, that he would just go quiet. And if his brother is dead, he's gone quiet. That's what I don't know. But from what I've seen about that guy, he needs to be looked after. He needs to get himself together first. If he's not a person that talks, do you know we have different personalities? You understand? If he's not somebody that talks, unless something really happened, and maybe he has spoken to somebody in private.
Okay, ma.
You understand? But I'm not suspecting that. Wait for me, Sherry, that is, some of us that almost.
You know, Hadira, even though he's that quiet, you should not show your phone out and allow
That's what I'm
people
saying,
to.
that he probably has told.
So he's not more
Maybe he has
quiet.
told his mom.
He really has something to do with it. You should not be that stupid and daft.
But he's not that.
According to the way we are using social media these days, if you can allow people to impersonate you and you are still quiet, you are so silent, that is not because he's silent person. It is because
But he can sing.
He took the Amola to court allegedly, Abi.
Because for me, I'm saying that they really want to bring Nigeria down. And Nigeria will go down if they continue, if he keeps, because he has kept quiet in the day Mohbad has climbed till date. That means he has something in it. If not, why can't he posted that video?
Very wickedly. You see, the whole situation at this point in time is that if you look at this thing critically, whichever way you look at it, and how they've approached Yomi, it's not straightforward. And because it's not straightforward, and you know that there's no two ways about the fact that the moment a measure of criminality comes into a homicide case, everybody supporting you will implore you to keep quiet. And Nadura deserves the right to keep quiet, just as Wumi said she owes the public no explanation for the period of time she maintained her silence. And yeah, the whole process, Adora was being protected. I don't even know where is Princess White today. Carrie White. Carrie White was the one that was protecting Adora in those days, obviously, allegedly protecting Adora and Mama Adora. At the same time, she was on Camp Wumi and until they fell out. So yes, people will have a reason to want to keep quiet. And I think that sometimes you can have a situation where if they want to put Yomi to shame, that may be a reason why they will keep quiet, because accountability will come into play, and Yomi will account for all the lies he's lied. And maybe along the line we'll find out that Yomi is indeed watched the video, but it's his greed, obviously, is actually taking over the good work is done, or the work is doing, all the good lies he's been telling us. We don't know which is which, because I haven't seen any good work in this man. CCTV, 3 seconds video, 10 minutes that we are looking for that.
ItGuy, I disagree with you for Adira to be quiet. The reason why I disagree with you is because let's forget about the aspect of the lawyer advising.
Carry on.
Okay, let's forget the aspect of the lawyer advising, his legal team advising. What is the feelings of the blood brother, your one and only celebrity brother, the only Ogo in your family? Where is that feeling? Even though they hurt you, in fact, if they are tying you down, you're supposed to be exploding. I am expecting Adua to be in the situation where Pekin was panting. Because if you see the way, let's forget about lawyer, legal thing. If you see the way Pekin was agitative, even I was like, hey, family, Mohbad, where is the feelings from Adura? Let's forget about where is the feelings of the brother, my blood brother. Where is that feeling? Adura is a young guy. Let me call him Gen Z. He should be very more active. Let's forget about the advice him to do. It is because he has something to do in this case, and Adura is the one giving Yomi power. Adura is the one allowing people to use his name and giving more Yomi more relevant.
Very wicked lady. I am of another impression that the family have agreed a very long time ago for Adora and Blessing to stay off the media, to stay off the public and not speak. And I think they're still maintaining that protection up till now to make sure that they don't speak, because if they go public and start opening platform and joining platform to start speaking, a lot of lies they've told in the past will come out. So I think it is one of those things where you think you want this, because even when they did the Abuja situation with Perkins and Ayami Kpaied and all that kind of stuff, you would have expected the family to be there in their droves, the sister to be there, the brother to be there. When Yomi did his rally, you would have expected the entire Aloba family to be there to support Yomi. But because they've got something to hide, because they're still protecting the public from actually knowing what really happened, and because they've compromised themselves for 18, 19 months now, they've immersed themselves in a lot of shenanigans in the name of money, collecting money. They've collected the money, they've collected blood money, danger money, and they are now in a position where Adura's voice and Blessing's voice will be suppressed, whether you like it or not. So, I can understand the emotions, I can understand the aspect of, fighting for justice and for the entire family to come out and get this family. They are divided from Wumi to Baba, from Baba to Mama, from Mama to children, from Joseph Aloba telling us all sorts of lies about he's not in contact with Adura, Adura is not my son, and then you came out and you say if Yomi has found something, as far as you're concerned, for now, he did say in a statement, he said for now, Yomi will do everything. So when he said for now, it means when it suits him, when he's ready to protect Adura, he will protect Adura, which he did. And not only that, is Zomo. Zomo is also something like a child to him. He came out and jumped to come and protect Zomo. The same way he's protecting Adura and Blessing. The same way I've been shouting and screaming, why is Joseph Aloba protecting Blessing and Adura? Why is this stopping them from talking? And people will say, oh, they've not been talking. It's a lie. They have been talking. They have agreed for Adura and Blessing to keep quiet. Carry on. very wicked lady. Dolly P?
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
let me carry on.
Okay.
You
Yes.
see, I see that. I understand why Baba has to come and defend you. You know the reason why I understand why Baba needs to come and defend Zomo is because we should not even be mentioning Zomo in this case. Even though Wumi mentions Zomo, Wumi is cynical. We should not be mentioning Zomo because Zomo has never slept in that new house for once. Till Mohbad man.
Allegedly.
Zomo has
Allegedly.
alleged, and I believe that with proof of Zomo and many evidence, even Baba and father, Zomo has never slept in the house for once till Mohbad man. So why are we mentioning Zomo?
Because
Mohbad died in the new
Zomo
house.
is an adopted child. That's why we're mentioning Zomo. Because I love
Okay.
to protect.
That is why I'm saying I understand why Baba cannot come and protect Zomo. Because Zomo is not even in the house at all. So are you saying? No, not allegedly. This one is not allegedly. It is fact. When she allegedly, I think I believe that. If you don't believe, but for me, my own opinion, it is not allegedly. So if somebody is not in the house, are you saying he is in another place and he shot
No,
the
are you
gun
saying he's
from
not in the
another
house,
place?
or are you
He
saying
has
he's
never been in that new house. He has never been in the
That's
that new
exactly
house.
what we need to say. Never.
So why are we mentioning Zomo? It is what time Mohbad? Why are we mentioning Zomo? The moment
We are mentioning Zomo. We are mentioning Zomo because between Yomi and Wumi, they placed Zomo somewhere between the two of them.
Okay, and that is why Yomi is a liar. We should not take him serious. I am not taking him serious because Zomo was not in the house when Mohbad died. What he wants Yomi to do is what time Mohbad, not what happened before Mohbad. So mentioning Zomo even by Yomi, I'm seeing it as unprofessional by Yomi because Zomo is not in that house. So how come we'll be linking
Because
Zomo to
Yomi was desperate.
Yes.
Desperation. It was desperation.
Yes. That's true. So why mentioning Zomo's name? He's not there. He's not in the house. He never followed them to the house. So why are we mentioning his name? That one is just making it to get a lot of money and to be making money out of me. I did not believe Yomi, and I don't see any successful thing coming from him from the beginning to his end. He has been too many court cases. He has not won anything.
Look,
so,
I need Yomi supporters that are listening to you to come and engage.
They can call peacefully.
I need Yomi supporters to come up. Don't speak in the comment section. If you support Yomi, please come up. Please engage.
Mr. Yomi's life is in danger, Joe.
So that this time around, they will run to Russia. Is Russia?
Fellow, which is even worse. So how can you run away from water? Fellow. I'm sorry, I've said it before. That is an actor.
Of course, he's an actor. His writing is all he's doing is actually just.
I can't believe he will come out and say that the police are working the police, and then now he said, Fellow. I'm like,
he's using different scripts. He's using different scripts as it suits him.
Different scripts. I couldn't even laugh. I was like, are you for real? Fellow. What exactly have you done? You've not uncovered anything tangible. Don't affect by it anyway, but maybe I don't know, Sha.
You something technical, something legal, and what you're gonna do? You will now bring tradition and custom into it. Ominofelo. What does that mean? We have to get diabolical. We also get diabolical in this case, and then use that. When you collected money is tangible. When you use the money to buy 2 phones, iPhone and Android, to give to the police, it's tangible. Now you're telling us they are doing forensics. Now give us results. You are now shaking. Your voice is shaking. 1 minute you don't support the inquest. Another minute you support the inquest. What is the inquest got to do with you? They cannot entertain any NGO so far or any foundation so far. it's too late for you to sort of like engage with anybody. You don't have lawyers, even though you claim you do. They are trying to collect money and Wadawoku on Latisness platform to get you a lawyer. And then they're saying it's a public lawyer they want to get you. Jerry got in there and started publicizing megaphone for you, for the public to come together, for all the hosts on all the platforms to come together and join. Who wants to join a thief? Yomi, who wants to join you, your foundation? You are a thief. We don't have your trustees. We don't know your mission. We don't know your vision. You don't have a website. You only just need to go and say you are active. If you are active, the only thing your activity and your activity is all about is for the authorities and the system to make sure that you are not doing money laundering, or you are not being supported by Boko Haram or any engineering sort of any form of unrest, or selling guns and buying all this kind of stuff in Nigeria. That's a different process. So that you are showing that you are active doesn't mean you are not a thief, because you've already said you're not accountable to anybody about anything. A shady practice under a black cap. And then at the end of the day, what are you going to do? You're going to come up with a movie and say Placenta 2, or it's going to be Justice for Mohbad Reloaded or Loaded. Which one is it? Loaded, obviously, because you're going to live here with loops. Your comrade's bank account and all the money you are sharing on your platform that we can see. You guys are beginning to even argue about money on your own platform live. You guys have already started sharing money. Sharing money on your platform. The same thing they do on Latisness platform. Onile and Latisness are arguing publicly, sharing money, collecting 10%, and you are just greedy. 100% is what you are collecting. 100%. Idibrekete. Yeah, and then Idirapoto and all that kind of stuff. You carry a sack of money on your shoulder, straight to your bank account. You go to your villa in Abeokuta, you run to the police, you jump in bed, police, what am I going to tell my public today? Police will say this, okay, abuse us small. They will even tell him, abuse us small, so that it doesn't seem as if you are criminal. So, as you are criminals about 80%, abuse us 20%. It's okay. It's okay, we are happy. And then we come to his platform and come and concoct all sorts of nonsensical story. If you haven't given us that 10 minutes, and you are now inferring that, even if it doesn't show that it was pushed down, his neck is breaking, at least it will show you prove that the wife is aggressive. Is you that you have been divorced once in your life? Were you not aggressive to your wife? Were you not a woman beater and a woman abuser? Have you not fought your wife before? Why do you want to come and assassinate somebody? You live in a glass house. You are throwing stones, Yomi. If we have to go out there and look for information, we will see information is easy. We Google it, we see how you bastardize your ex-wife, how you gave her black eye and all this kind of nonsense. We could find that. We can link it to you, even if it's not there, we can make it up. So be careful. What sort of nonsense are you going to come and tell us if he doesn't see it?
Or is it one baby mama? If he was that good, people, they would not believe in him. His first wife ran away like 10 years or 11 years, 12 years ago.
Tell me about it.
And then he had the other one that was Unibo. That one too.
Yes, that he used to collect paper. He used that one to collect paper.
Last year. The baby mama was the one cursing him last year because he was trying to use that one to say she gave out his details to the people that wanted to buy in. So Yomi is not the best person to talk about an aggressive.
Talk about relationships. Come on.
No.
Come on. He should not even go and make movie about relationships because he will be lying.
Yomi. If your idea is it's not easy. Money is scarce outside. Let him cash it. Let him cash his money. He has his own fans. Let them give him money.
Let them give him money. But whilst he's collecting the money, let him minimize the lies.
No,
let him minimize the lies.
Lies get go look power, man. Lies look power.
Listen. We are not supporters and godolites here. And because we are not godolites and sort of like nitwits, we are not nitwits here.
You were saying earlier that if he's not careful, his career will go down. Does he have a career again? When was the last time he acted? When was the last time you saw him act? He doesn't have a career.
Unless you are a shallow wit, as in nitwit, a shallow wit. you will believe that this guy has got career in the entertainment industry. The guy cannot sit down in one place without looking for somewhere to extort money, whether it's Baba Ijesha or any other fake advocacy. He should have a website. His website should be able to tell us as an Indian foundation, I've done this work, this is what I did. If I did not advocate on behalf of Baba Ijesha, they would have sent him down 15 years. The work I did for it to be reduced. Some of the stupid story is telling to his Golulites. His Golulites and his shallow wits followers.
Don't take it to say. Let the man
Shallow wits.
The man cash out in peace, story or law. Let him cash out in peace. He doesn't have a career. Acting is not working. Let Mohbad work for him at least. Acting is not working.
Remember, what Yomi doesn't know right now, you know, when Mohbad slapped Gorexi, you can see now Gorexi is now talking, good morning, my people. I am back to say, they will say, Gorexi, please don't stress yourself, talk small. No, I have to talk. This time around, maybe it's his nyash, is that his big fat nyash, that Mohbad will just share a year. It will just act on the Bambeala. It will just become Bambeala in Lagos and be crawling on the road and begging for money because owo danger. Oh my Bambeala, Mohbad will knock him.
Did you know that Mohbad already told him?
Bambeala.
Mohbad already told him the ground that they buried him before, if they try to bury him there again, it is contaminated. This guy is a honest entertainer and entertainer.
He's a scriptwriter.
He's already first. He said the water and the blood has contaminated the land. So that's why people are cashing out. Let him cash out.
No, there is no such thing as romancing anti-justice to castigate Yomi. If you want to support Yomi, come up. If you really believe that Yomi has anything to offer us other than stealing money, and you are his brother, and you are a solicitor, you are his advocate, you are a supporter, click that button and come up and come and speak. Don't sit down as a Gololite, as a supporter, as a nitwit typing rubbish in the comment section. You are allowed to come and express yourself in there, but when you do it respectfully. If you believe people are anti-justice, we the scientists, we have accepted that we are anti-justice a very long time ago, before even the critical thinkers are now anti-justice. Because now the only person that is looking for justice is Joseph Aloba, who doesn't want anybody to fight for justice for his son anymore. You see? So what sort of selective justice is he looking for? So if you are a shallow wit, the emperor, the empress, the gladiator and the gladiatress and all them kind of people, can you imagine? Can you imagine how shallow wits, how shallow these people can get? Vengeance will be there, talking pure nonsense. Vengeance actually sounds like a human being that dropped off the ass of Comfy. Comfy is Comfy that actually shits vengeance. And that's the reason why they are rolling in poto. Rolling in poto. And some of the people that will come and call themselves scientists, who I will have to forgive them, will come. And also, one other a very incredible number of them have jumped into bed with Yomi. And nobody is asking this guy, give us this 10 minutes video. And if you can give us the 10 minutes video, then at least we will say you have achieved something. You see, this is where we are, following people blindly, and then you can come to other people's platform and say, we are entertaining anti-justice. So we are all anti-justice now, and we agree that we are all anti-justice. Can you tell me the justice your Baba Aloba is looking for? Can you tell me the justice your Baba Aloba is actually being able to seek? Can you tell me the justice that his lawyers have been able to achieve? And can you tell me the justice they've achieved? Wema, Access, and Go Fraud Me. What? Just anything. And then you meet yourself. What has he achieved? Apart from noise. Apart from noise. African TV, good morning to you. They have asked for it and they will get it. They will
Money in
get
pocket
it.
is justice, so please.
They will get
Go
it.
for me is justice. Money in Baba's for and Mohbad's dad. Releasing EP is not part of justice.
I am Mohbad's dad. You are now fighting people that are fighting for justice for your son. You, on your own, single-handedly, you've detached
because you have been insulting that man. Now one day you now return that you are crying. You cry tired, the ItGuy.
You went independent. You now
you have been insulting Mr. Loba for long.
You can now just start shade me. A little bit of money you collect, you send some money to Comfy jumps out there, and then shameless woman get out there and start saying, if you come for Joseph Aloba, after 18 months, you are still saying, if you come from Joseph Aloba, you come for me. You supported Yomi on this platform. You guys did all your shenanigans. You got all your lions. You got all your universe.
Because they did not give you.
Absolutely everything
they never
you
give
can
you
get in that course. Now that you guys are now collecting, you're now seeing things are not working your way. Everything is going to Yomi. What did you do? You are back out again. It's time. Our time is now. Money no enter. It's time for us to go out there and go and collect more money for Joseph Aloba. Our daddy, our justice daddy. Our daddy Gio. Our daddy Gio that cannot even interpret any quote that he displays in the Bible. He will go in there, read a verse, he can't interpret it. He will go in there, he will come up with an idiom in the Yoruba custom or tradition. He can't interpret it. And holy is just written all over their ass, their bum, achi, oloju fio. And the one that is lost weight, sitting down there fighting, praying. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó mú mi, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó mú mi, àmì. Àwọn wèrè, ètò wọn sọ ó ti pọ̀ jù, ẹ jẹ́ kó máa lọ, Olúwa Elédùmarè, àwọn anti-justice yìí, àwọn scientists yìí, kó má pa mí, kó má gbé mi sẹ́wọ̀n o, ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ, èyí tẹ́ sọ́ ti tó, àwọn ní pátákùpá. Àwọn onípadàpá, àwọn baálẹ̀ o, àwọn baálẹ̀ orí afẹ́fẹ́ rẹ̀ gbà wá lọ́wọ́ wọn o. Olúwa Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè, àmì, ẹ̀dáwó, ẹ fún mi lion, ẹ fún mi universe. Ìwọ Joseph Aloba, you then come out and you rain curses on yourself.
No, the curse now you. The ItGuy now you get the curse because the one you have been insulting him since. Now you get the curse.
And that is.
You people are very self-centered. You people will come out and insult this man, insult. Now why that should not they cry up and down?
I mean, if he has common sense, is he so shallow that he doesn't even discussing himself?
Hello, I take exception. What do you mean common sense? You know, by millions you're saying common sense. Give me common sense to that. Money speaking, forget about common sense and logic and people are gullible. Honestly, apart from maybe you have the mind of God, if people are so silly to buy your lies, man, you will keep selling it.
Good morning, AfricanTv.
I don't blame them.
Good morning, everyone.
Let's have you. Justice for Mohbad.
Sorry, I want to say AfricanTv. The ItGuy, briefly, good morning, everyone. Good morning, commenters. Good morning, panelists, and good morning, the host. I've been hearing you for a few minutes now, yeah? What I want to say, yeah? Well done to you. Yeah? Well done. You nail it, okay? You, for the first time, I have come to your platform, not to challenge you, but to agree with you of everything you have just touched. You know what you did? You touched your me side, you touched Baba side, you touched all of them. You did not excluded anyone.
Did he touch Wumi or there? He touched everyone.
He
touched Wumi side.
Each of them are doing. I'm a Baba supporter. I'm a Yomi supporter. But when whatever you have been saying, it's real. It's true. You're making me laugh here since I've just been laughing. I couldn't start laughing.
She be your me supporter.
Really the truth needs to be said. But you see, when you are dealing with people, I remember there was a time you were on Yomi, you were supporting Yomi. There was a time as well you were attacking Baba. I will attack you when you attack Baba. When you attack Yomi, I will attack you. But when I saw everything now, you are making sense with everything you are saying. Okay. Why will I be attacking you or fighting you? Because you are making sense. Let's see what these people are doing. I'm still their supporter. I'm not against Yomi. I'm not against Baba. But real, let's be real. Kudos to you. Well done. Because if you keep doing this, you are challenging everyone to sit up and do the right thing. Because you can tell from the way you are saying that, yeah, each of them. But if you see the group that they say they belong to this Baba, and some group that say they belong to the Yomi, they will be attacking you here now. Me, I wish I'm one of their
group. I've invited them. I invited for my platform. I invite everybody. And when I put my effort into play, I included everybody, including Africans, to play my own lady. Everybody.
You did not go for
everybody has a role to play. We all have a role to play. So if we see it as it is, let's not exclude anybody.
Why are you not talking about me?
If you see it as it is, it is say it. We're still giving them benefit of that. Let's see what they can still do. We are still watching them. Well, let's see. But at the end of the day, you are saying something you are making sense with everything you have been analyzing. You are making sense with your analysis. So I have no problem with you at all. Thank you so much. Because more you do this, the more they will realize that, okay, where am I failing at? Why am I not really doing this? Why am I not doing this? And no matter excuses you can give, but you still need to do to show us that you are doing something with everything.
In this justice, there is no saint in this situation.
No saint.
And there are so many devils.
Perfect as well. So why will I be against you now for seeing the wrongdoing of each of the people, the two people I've been supporting? You see wrongdoing of them, or you feel you are criticizing them, I will come and attack you for that? Does not make sense.
Right, but they are welcome. They are welcome.
Baba certain group of whether the critical think or whatever they name, they call themselves, they are more intelligent or nonsense things they are. If they are here now, they will be fighting you while you talking about Baba. They just don't want you to see
they are welcome. They can use the
mistake of Baba. They don't want you to see the mistake of Yomi. Huh? They want you to just see them as perfect people.
Please, my people, sorry,
to just leave them like that.
Please,
to just be perfect.
Let's take it to 10K. If we are enjoying the show, let's take it to 10K.
I will be here listening at the background. Kudos, well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good morning, African TV. What say you? What say you?
I don't know the name to give you. Good morning, IT man. I don't know what name to
my brother.
Maybe I'll call you very wicked man.
Yeah, well, I will take that.
Oh, you know not the IT
man and very wicked lady on the same platform. You want make these people go get heart attack?
Oh, well, it's all part of it. That's where the hospitals are there.
The way you have dropped all the bombs, I think they'll be hiding their faces. But let me start with one of the shocking parts of this movement for me. The most shocking part is when my brother, the scientist, Paparano, when he has completely failed to see the truth and stay on the path of truth.
Okay, I like this.
That part beats me, and I'm still trying to analyze Paparano to find out what does he know that we don't know, that he keeps promoting a fraudster.
First thing we need to do about Paparano is because he is been very accommodating and very neutral. If you need to say anything about him and he's not here to defend himself, you can just be quick and just say whatever, because there's nothing you want to say about Paparano that we don't know. But it may not be perfect, just like everybody else. And sometimes he compromises himself. But one thing I like about him is he corrects himself. He actually always stands to be corrected, and he comes out to correct certain things. Sometimes he apologizes indirectly, but he's no saint. But if there are wrongdoings, say because he is neutral, in my own opinion, he accommodates everybody on his platform just the same way I do. And sometimes his platform may be used for, or he allows his platform to be used for whatever it is, and there's always going to be a preamble to it. There's always going to be an intention to it. And one thing I like about Paparano is that it's very intentional, very, very intentional. And because he opens his platform longer than most people, and his advocacy has been one of the best we've had. If we had a very dark man outside in the world, Paparano is our very dark man on justice for Mohbad. Yes, his platform, African television, may not suit the narrative lately, may not actually suit your liking, but I will want to believe that you have to allow people to talk about you. You have to allow people to talk against you. You have to allow people to talk for you, because you are a mega, you have a mega presence here. Your personality doesn't even need to amplify itself. I mean, it's elevated every day when people say positive things about you. It's elevated every day when people say negative things about you. And because we don't want to compromise ourselves, Paparano is the only one left out of all the people we started off together, out of all the comrades that come to his platform to learn how to use TikTok in the littlest way. He was the one that encouraged Supreme Iron Lady when she was Aries to open her own platform. And up till today, he accommodates Aries. He accommodated Joseph Aloba and Muyiwa on his platform, accommodated Gurexi. People have defected away from him. They've tried very hard to bring him down. He still survives up till today. So we cannot talk about Paparano, but we can also talk about Paparano. We can keep it brief and just move on, and think that because of what he stands for is so key to all of us. And whether you are anti-justice, a socialite, a socialist, a capitalist, or whatever, communist, or whatever it is you're on this platform, I don't think Paparano can disappear off your platform without someone mentioning him, whether it's in the comment section. And we just need to congratulate you, African Television. We congratulate Aries, we congratulate Jerry, congratulate Buki Jesse, congratulate Yeye Kudi, congratulate Bossman and Comrade Moses, Latin Snare, Comfy. You see, we'll congratulate ourselves first because we are still here. The entire one of us are still here. So we congratulate ourselves. There is no two ways about the fact that people are compromised and people will come to platform to want to compromise you. Paparano is a very clever guy who will entertain you, but he's always very intentional, whether he allows something to be said negatively or positively about you, African Television. He's been your supporter, an avid supporter of you, and it's been the same thing as your, I don't know, between Paparano and myself, who is your number one critic, whether it's both of us 50-50 or collectively carrying the trophy, you know, one arm of the trophy on the other side and this side and the rest of it. So yeah, we need to be very, very careful when we want to bring something like that into play. So I will allow you to start again. Don't apologize at all for what you've said so far, but I'd like you to just carry on and just be mindful and be careful. I don't want anything to leave my platform to descend into anything out there that will create animosity, enmity, misunderstanding, confusion, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to hand over the mic to you. Don't apologize, but carry on. Thank you.
Thank you, IT. This is an open forum, and part of the strength of this movement is those of us that are able to speak the truth without fear of any recourse. I'm not speaking of Paparano in a negative or condescending light. I'm speaking of Paparano as a brother. And if you remember, I said, I don't know what happened to my brother. And if I call you a brother, I mean it regardless of the fact that we're not blood related. in the brotherhood of justice, I'm disappointed that for this long, Paparano is allowing a fraudster to be promoted on his platform. And maybe we that think that he's a fraudster, maybe we are wrong. But Paparano has not been able to justify his position. And, Paparano is a very strong personality in this movement, and especially on this Black app. So when somebody, like they say, give to Caesar what is Caesar. When I see you as a strong man, I expect very little mistakes from you because you're human. But my opinion now is that this thing has gone too far. It is very glaring that Ikebe Super has failed completely in producing any evidence that can be used to get Mohbad justice. Ikebe Super has succeeded in diverting the focal point of justice and turned it into a monetary, personal, financial, and vindictive. Ikebe Super has turned it into a mess. We have the mess of the family that we're trying to sort out. We have the messy situation with the 15 friends or whatever. Sorry, can you hear me? Two calls came back to back. Can you hear me, IT?
We can hear
Sorry, because 2 calls came back to back. Can you hear me, IT?
You are echoing AfricanTv. You fix your echo. Whatever it is you're doing, come back. Yeah, you are echoing. Okay, so where were we? Let's see who wants to come up. Let's bring people up because we need people to come up and keep the conversation going.
Good morning, sir. Good morning,
AfricanTv, you will be chief.
Good morning. What can I say? My young lady, my own fashionable fashionista. You need to loan me some of all this your fashion item. You need to advertise the men version.
I do try my best to just make my heart,
you need the men version. You are putting pepper in my eyes when I see you wear the female version, and you are not telling us where to get the male version. Welcome. Good morning. Speak, my lady, speak.
Yeah, good morning, sir. No, actually, I wanted to tell AfricanTv to just, talk without having to call people names, It's not called for. You might not like what they are doing at the moment, but the ends will tell. It's always good to give people benefit of a doubt, Yes, just let them do them. And we are hoping that, whatever efforts they brought to this justice for Mohbad won't be in vain. I know it's been difficult for Yomi. He's not my cup of tea, but I know it's been very difficult for him to get that 10-minute video, and because, of course, we saw the way the government are, not actually doing their best at present. But then again, it's still the same government we have to rely on to give us this justice. I'm sure this is the reason why he's still trying to dance to their tune. But I'm hoping that he have a lot up his sleeve in the sense that strategies to challenge them in the future so that this justice is served. So therefore, we mustn't throw jabs at anyone. Everyone are entitled to the way they do their things. We are all different human beings. I was on the platform this morning. I was attacked. People saying that I am attacking Baba, but I'm not attacking him. If you're as a justice seekers, you ask questions, and those questions might not go down well with you because at the end of the day, truth is bitter. So if I hit the nail on the head where it pains you, you just have to now come back and re-strategize and then tell me how, you're supposed to deal with the situation. Not all this charade they are doing on the internet. It's not called for, because come on, their behavior at the moment is worth questioning. And because we are questioning the behavior doesn't mean that we are better than them. We are just trying to tell them that sit tight and the purpose you are here for, let it be seen. And we want you to achieve that purpose. Don't deviate to something else. you know. So I think that is all I have to say this morning. And I love everyone. I'm not a hater, I'm a lover. Even to same goes to African TV. I'm not his hater, but his lover. So you need to try and talk without having to throw jabs. That's all I came to say.
Yeah, I mean, you've said, you've made a lot of critical points, solemn points and germane points, and they are sacrosanct, because I believe that if you come to a platform, you need to, first of all, be subtle, you need to be gentle. Anything you want to say, you need to kind of do it constructively. You see, you go gun blazing. You shouldn't go and gun blazing all the time. When I started the show this morning and all that kind of stuff, I did my monologue for as long as I did until I was thirsty. I did it to a point where I needed some water or coffee or whatever the case may be. But I will touch all the ground. I'm not scared to move all the grounds, even if we go all the way to federal capital in Nigeria, we go all the way to state governor, and go all the way to DPP and the Nigerian police. We do it in a way where we are all in it together. We are all trying to achieve the same goal. Some people have not been instrumental. They haven't done things in accordance to the law. They haven't done things in accordance to their offices. They have been lame. They have been slow. And then they've allowed shenanigans and distraction to ensue in the entire process. We can't correct it. We can't change people. We can't reshape people. But something we can do 18 months, 19 months on, we can reshape our minds, reshape our thinking, reshape how we engage, how we dialogue. There is a lot of common sense we can instill in the whole process, and let's make common sense uncommon if we need to, and let's make it common if we have to. At the end of the day, nobody is going to kind of teach you how to align your thoughts and all that kind of stuff. But if you don't come gun blazing and you are constructive and you don't stay steadfast and stick with, I won't even. I mean, for me, I can throw daggers at Yomi and say big bomb and all that kind of stuff. But I still address him as Yomi. If I'm going to address Mr. Aloba as a thief, I will still address him as Mr. Joseph Aloba. And if you come to this platform and you want to talk about Yomi, just mention his name, mention his foundation name, or whatever the case may be. If you want to shade him, you can drop an alias, but don't stick with the alias and use the alias to actually be a brush to be painting him, so that people don't take that whatever you are saying somewhere else. But I can shade you, and I can throw alias at you, but I will steadfast. In a way, I'll be steadfast to ensure that I address you as who you are, so that they know who I'm talking about. Why? Because if people are listening for 5 minutes and I'm talking to about Yomi Fabi, I will have to make sure they know that it's him I'm talking about. If it's African TV, it's the same thing, because African TV also needs to sort of like know that he lives in a glass house. Just imagine if every time I mention African TV, I keep mentioning 70-30. He won't be happy. You will not be happy. If anytime I want to talk about Supreme Iron Lady and I say Ashawo, 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 she won't be happy. You see? So those kind of thing is that if you want to throw shade, drop the alias is not a problem. Just like yesterday when Very Wicked Lady said something about Black Widow. And some people are saying for someone to drop because I said, look, if you want to drop. If she says Black Widow, we know what it means, but we know why she's saying it. And if she's going to carry on saying it that way, some of us actually champion that, even though we don't come out to support it. But if she's shading and she wants to shade, if you don't like the shading, drop off and go to the platform where they're going to do it. Comment section, someone is saying, Temi's platform, hold on, African TV. Temi's platform, I've engaged with them before. I've seen that they are just wasters. They are just commoners, Pythagoras, Temi, and the rest of them. And the ones that are sensible, they come to my platform. What was the one lady was there yesterday? We had a very good conversation. And there's another lady and a number of them come to this platform and we have dialogue. So if you go to your platform and use your platform to shade my platform, to kind of like disrespect me and disrespect my platform, that's okay. I'm not going to come to your platform, Temi. I've blocked all your people, yourself, Pythagoras, and the rest of all the one that way carrying all this CH logo. And they keep coming to this platform. And if you drop something, and then you tag the ItGuy in it normally, and I click on it, and you are using that CH logo. As soon as I see that bloody logo, I block your ass, I block your grandmother, I block Temi, I block every Temi's platform, I block Pythagoras, I block all your families of the Pokodayes. I drop all the family that are using Wumi to monetize. They are using Wumi to make money. They are using Wumi to fraud people. It's on the same Temi's platform that 205 million naira went missing. And this Temi is in collusion with the said woman that ran away with everybody's money. And up till today, they still open that platform. Their ass was open when Princess White defected from their platform, went to MFM. All their secret is out in the open. Why are you angry about my platform? Me, I am not a TikToker. Me, I am fella Nicola Pokuti. I am fella Nicola Pokuti, but this one is alive. And there is nothing anybody can do to me. There is no shading you can drop. There is no name calling you can call. Me, I am accomplished in my life. I am accomplished as an IT guy, and if that is troubling you guys, take your wahala to the grave of your grandmother, the grave of everybody in your lineage, for the grave of even the children that you haven't born. From now on, if you guys don't stay away from matters to do with IT guy, when your husband's ECMO is itching him and they put that spam in there, kò ní dọ́mọ, torí pé kí ni gbogbo lè tẹ̀ ń jà. IT guy is not there to stop you from stealing money from people, to selling fake gold to people, for stealing money off people. 205 million naira, is that small money? Temi is on your platform. Oh, ni shame. You haven't refunded that money to the same followers and all the people you extorted money from. You know, wá ṣe platform ti tèmi, mo wá ń ṣe, mo ń jayé ti tèmi, ẹ̀yin wá ń ṣe òṣì, ẹ̀yin wá ń gossip mi, ẹ̀yin tó wá jókòó, ẹ fẹ́ máa kẹ̀rẹ́ẹ̀sì nipples bàbá yín, kò ní dáa fún gbogbo yín. Ayé burúkú tẹ́ ti ń ṣe tí àwọn ìran yín ti ń ṣe kán tó bí yín, òun lè máa ṣe kú. Olè táwọn ìran yín ti ń jà from generation to generation láti 1960 tó jáde ní tẹ́jí 205 million lórí platform yín. Ẹ ní ṣoríire until tẹ́ bá dá owó yẹn padà fún gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ jalè lọ́wọ́ wọn. Bàbá yín Ògún ló máa pa gbogbo yín, Ṣọ̀pọ̀nná ló máa pàyà yín, posterity ló máa discipline ló máa dún gbogbo yín. Ẹ̀yin tó jẹ́ pé most of ẹ̀yin tẹ́ lọ gbé àwọn arọ lẹ fi ṣọkọ, ẹ ti lọ fi destiny àwọn ọkọ yín, ẹ ti lọ fi ṣe ìmúlẹ̀, ẹ ti fi destiny àwọn ọkọ yín, ẹ ti lọ fi pa owó, ẹ ti fi destiny àwọn ọkọ yín, ẹ ti lọ fi rúbọ. Àwọn ọkọ yín ò lè support yín, ẹ lè support àwọn ọmọ yín, àwọn ọmọ yín ò ní wọn wà prosperous. Ó ní ibi táwa ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nígbà táwa dé diaspora. Àwa ò ṣí TikTok, nígbà táwa dé diaspora, phone ó kàn lè text ní. In fact nígbà táwa dé diaspora kò sí mobile. Phone tábà pe àwọn òbí wa ní Naija gan, wọ́n ṣe ó lè jẹ́ ilé kẹta láti máa pè, tí wọ́n máa lọ, tí wọ́n máa sọ pé exchange. A máa sọ time tó máa lọ sí exchange láti lọ gba phone call. Àwa ṣiṣẹ́ owó wa ni. Ògún Ṣọ̀pọ̀nná ló máa pa gbogbo ìyá gbogbo yín lẹ́nu. Ṣẹ̀tìrí gùrẹ́ksì, ṣẹ̀rí pé ẹnu ẹ̀ ti di arọ. Bí ẹnu ẹ̀ ṣe di arọ, àwọn arọ ọkọ tí gbogbo yín kó sílé tí ẹ̀ ń ṣe àṣemáṣe, tí ò jẹ́ kí life yín ní meaning. Ó máa jẹ́ kí life yín kó wọ́. Life yín wọ́, àṣẹ gbà, àṣẹ wò. Ṣọ̀pọ̀nná Ṣàngó á pa ìyá gbogbo yín ní kọ̀ọ̀kan, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí Temi's platform tẹ́ ṣí sí ọ̀rọ̀ ItGuy lẹ́nìí. Ó máa bàjẹ́ fún gbogbo yín unless tẹ́ bá repent before midnight. Other than that, ilé ayé yín, gbogbo blessing yín máa disappear. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe nílé ayé tó jẹ́ pé ẹ̀ ń jalè káàkiri, ọlọ́pàá máa gbé ìyá yín, ọlọ́pàá máa gbé bàbá yín. Gbogbo olè tẹ́ jà, gbogbo fake mortgage tẹ́ gbà, tẹ́ sọ pé ẹni lé ẹni ọ̀nà, a ti mọ̀ pé 200 million tẹ́ gbà yẹn, òun lẹ ti gbà pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ tó.
ẹsẹ̀ òsì méjì tí gbogbo yín gbé òṣì àti wíìgì wèrè tí ẹ̀yin àti Wùnmí ń tà ẹ̀yin gbọ́ kọjáyé wíìgì yẹn bẹ́ ṣe ń rà ó máa gba gbogbo ìmọ̀ràn yín bẹ́ ṣe ń mú wíìgì yẹn tẹ̀ ń gbé sórí Ọlọ́run á damage brain yín bẹ́ ṣe gbé wíìgì yẹn bẹ́ ṣe ń tà gbogbo àwọn àlọ́wọ́ yín ikú àgbogbo wọn ní kọ̀ọ̀kan àṣẹwò lójú Elédùmarè. Hallelujah méje, hallelujah méje, hallelujah méje, 7 hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.